It's time now for the Radio Award for an outstanding feature series of reports or single programme that covers issues from the wider world. Let's hear a clip from each entry.
Assignment: Crossing Continents, Uzbekistan. This BBC investigation, recorded mostly on a mobile phone to keep a low profile, looked at reports of women being sterilised in Uzbekistan without their consent.
I sit down with two women. They're friends. One is very young, with a round, pretty face and a shy smile. She's 24 and holding a baby girl.
I always dreamt of having two boys and two girls, but now I never will. After my second baby, I was ready to have another, but I couldn't get pregnant. I went to have an ultrasound and the doctor said, "You've had your tubes tied. You've been sterilised." They didn't ask me, they just sterilised me. I asked why. They said that's the law in Uzbekistan.
Assignment: India's Lost Girls. With access not only to the victims of trafficking but also the traffickers themselves, this documentary exposed how girls are being bought and sold in India.
So how many girls a year does you traffic?
I traffic 150 to 200 girls a year.
Tell me, how does it happen? How do you get the girl?
I persuade the parents. I tell them we will give the girls good jobs in Calcutta or Delhi. That can change their lives. Once they are convinced, we get them to Calcutta and traffic them. At the beginning, we tell the parents we are taking them to work as domestic help, and once they get to the bigger cities, they get into all sorts of things.
The Age of Reason, Part 6. Dr. Nawal El-Saadawi. The Egyptian feminist writer and medical doctor Nawal El-Saadawi has a unique perspective on the lives of women around the world. In this BBC World Service programme, she told her story.
While I was working in the ministry and in the villages and seeing what's happening to women, and the sexual life of women and men is a misery. So I wrote the book, Women and Sex. There is a distorted concept of honor in our society. A man's honor is safe as long as the female members of his family keep their hymens intact. He can be a womanizer of the worst caliber and yet be considered an honorable man as long as his women folk are able to protect their genital organs.
The judges were really impressed by the quality of investigative journalism featured by the nominees this year and the originality of their stories. And here to present the award is radio and television presenter Anita Anand.
Sorry, it's a long way away, and I'm the radio equivalent of shortwave, so it took a while to get here. I do work on radio and television, and it's very interesting hearing John talk about the way in which technology has changed so much over 25 years. One thing, though, really hasn't changed very much, and it's the intimacy of radio. It's made by one person with a small piece of kit talking to another person, and then that's transmitted into the ears of you at home, in your car, in your kitchen, wherever you may be, hidden in a bunker, hiding from authorities. And that's why it is one form of radio that terrifies autocratic societies. One of the first things that dictators do is they crack down on FM licenses. They don't grant them to anybody but their cronies. I just heard here, in fact, while we were having a drink, that Mugabe has made it an offence in the last 24 hours to own a shortwave radio. They fear it because it is powerful, and it is powerful because it is true, immediate, and honest. It is a very great pleasure, therefore, to announce the winner of this outstanding category. And it is Assignment: Crossing Continents, Uzbekistan.
Thank you very much. Very honored. And I think, as Anita said, the Uzbek government really didn't want this story to get out. and put quite a lot of challenges on the way. And I think the fact that we did manage to do it is down to the bravery of women who agreed to speak to us, and also down to one skill which I don't really have and had to practice, and that was patience. We had to spend a lot of time waiting, and Wesley had to put up with a lot of phone calls from me, panicking that it wasn't going to work out. And I think that goes back to the whole issue of this changing pace of media. And I think patience has become a luxury in journalism these days. And hopefully this documentary is an example how it can actually pay off. So, thanks very much.
Thank you.